Well, hello. Today is Wednesday, and it's actually much later than I thought it was going to be by the time I get around to this. It's 5:44 p.m., and I'm just getting to this because I'm just getting around to eating. Haven't really eaten anything, and yesterday I had lunch at like 3, I finished eating by that time. So it's basically been a little over 24 hours since I last ate. I didn't have a coffee this morning either. So it really is all fully, it's a real fast. I have had some water, but just regular club soda that technically doesn't count. No calories there, but so why haven't I eaten anything so far? It's kind of a hectic time here a little bit, and I don't know I think I mentioned at some point in one of the videos that I had a big surprise coming up for you guys, and I guess this is as good time as any to do this. So it's a bit of a hectic time because I am preparing to move to Argentina. Now, that sounds a little more dramatic than it actually is, because this isn't the first time, and I kind of do it every year, or at least I have for the last few years. But yeah, I spend part of my time down in Argentina, and I am getting ready to head back down. But it's still a little bit of a hectic time. There are things that I want to do here and things that need preparation, and like I'm trying to figure out a few work things and trying to figure out some of my systems. And so it's a little bit of a hectic time. So since I got back from Texas, I've just been feeling a little anxious about all the things that I've yet to do and I haven't gotten done. And it's coming up. We are going April 8th. So so then I woke up this morning and I was just, I don't know, like in a weird headspace and feeling anxious about finishing all my work and doing all my things. And I just kind of kept going and I didn't eat. Same thing that happened yesterday. So that was that. But I was feeling, a few minutes ago, started feeling a headache and realized that I really, really should eat. So let's go ahead and eat something, and we can talk about the Argentina move a little bit more. But I don't know. There really isn't that much to say. It'll be fun, and it's going to be an interesting challenge to figure out this whole process in another country where I don't have the same, I guess, conveniences of the U.S., although, I will be in Buenos Aires, which is very convenient, so I don't know if there's much different. It's different, but I don't know if it's any less convenient than here. Maybe a little bit. I mean, there's no Amazon, and there's something similar, so. But yeah, since I probably will be eating this one meal now, I figured let's make one of the instant cups that we still have left from Huel and just, put a bunch of chicken and pork and bacon that we cooked last week or even the week before, I think it was, and just go with that and have the rest of the berries and just, again, it's going to be another really low calorie day, and I don't love that, but I can't sit and eat 2,000 calories in one meal. It just doesn't go in unless it's like crap, and I just feel really pressed for time, so I'm not prioritizing eating because it does take a little bit longer to prepare food and do all this and stuff, and so I don't know. We're still figuring it out, right? I mean, this is the whole thing. We're taking it one day at a time, one meal at a time. And so we'll figure it out. We'll get there. We're changing our habits. We're making this more accessible, you know, and just easier to do and healthier and, you know, little by little. All right, let me get all my stuff out. I'll show you guys. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna take our instant Huel. This one is the chicken Alfredo. Vegan, but we're gonna make it non-vegan. We're adding 100 grams of chicken, 100 grams of pork tenderloin, and 20 grams of bacon. That were all the ones that we cooked, you know, I think last week or the week before, and then frozen. So we're gonna get that going first, and then we're gonna add 30 grams of olive oil and 100 grams of mozzarella to this guy. It's gonna be a pretty significant meal, but we'll see if we can eat it. And that'll be all our calories for today. All right, let me get that going, then I'll be back. Okay, while the meats are basically defrosting on the stove, all right, let's do, this is our 30 grams of olive oil. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. And we're gonna do 100 grams of mozzarella. So let's see what that looks like. That's about 70, 97, pretty good. 100, okay. And I'm thinking I'm gonna add some collagen just, you know, because why not? A few more calories and a little bit more protein. All right, I'll add that and then we'll look at the final numbers when everything is put together. Okay, and the last thing we're gonna do is just measure all the berries because we're gonna have all of them because they're starting to go bad. I bought them last week before I went to Texas and forgot to eat them. And, you know, got 126 of blackberries. All right, let's find the blackberries real quick. Where are you, blackberries? Okay, so 126 grams of blackberries. Okay, and we are doing, zero this out, and raspberries, 107 grams of raspberries. Okay, grams, 107. And then the blueberries, let me zero that out. 137 grams of blueberries. Okay. So we go to grams, 137. Ooh. Okay, well, I mean, this puts our calories up there. It's gonna be interesting, guys. All right, so let me finish. This stuff is almost ready. We'll take a look at the final numbers. Okay, and here it is. Delicious chicken Alfredo. This is gonna be quite a meal, you guys. Looks pretty good. So let's take a look at the numbers for this. So today was a low carb day. We had 135 grams available and we're doing, let me just move you. So the chicken Alfredo has 62 grams of carbs, 119 grams of protein, so pretty protein-y, and 84 grams of fat. And then the berries, oh, and this is 1,488 calories. And then the berries are 140 calories and have 29 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein, and 2 grams of fat. So the grand total in calories for today is 1,628. We are basically like a little over 3/4 for protein, about a little over 2/3 for carbs, and a little over 2/3 for fat for the day. So no, not terrible. I mean, not awful. In terms of nutrition, as soon as I started cooking, I started feeling better, So I don't know if it's just the anticipation of food or what, but feeling okay right now. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. So I have a small problem that I've been thinking about, which is I still have a lot of the packaged food, like some of the powders and shakes and stuff. And I don't have that much time left. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all of it because, I don't know, we'll maybe figure something out like next week if we try to do, it's just not a lot of time to like try to get through as much of it as we can because there's still a lot left and I'm certainly not going to take it with me. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we do in terms of finishing this stuff before we leave the country? We're going to have to figure something out. Well, this is it for today. There isn't that much more. I'll finish this, go back to work, and go to sleep. And tomorrow we do it again. So let's keep moving. Let's see if tomorrow we can have more than one meal. I don't make any promises. I don't know. Feel like things are a little hectic right now, and just feeling like out of my element a little bit because there's always this sort of frantic nature to the last like week or two before I leave, and it's difficult to like follow a more rigorous system. So I don't know. So we'll try to figure out a way to have more than one meal, but also, keep doing all this stuff. So, all right. I will see you guys tomorrow.